is up? It is Avery, and today I am in the comfort of my own room about to do a what's on my iPhone. I personally never done one of these before. I love watching them though. It always gives me like inspiration for like new apps that I may want and how I want to decorate my home screen on my phone. Especially this holiday season, I find it so important. I literally dressed up my home screen, okay? So I wanted to be able to share with you guys what is on my iPhone winter 2021. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's Teendomas. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share with your friends, do all of that jazz to become a part of the Teendom. You do not want to miss a single Teendomas this year. And without further ado, let's get started with this what's on my iPhone. So I will be scooting over on this side considering I will be having my phone screen shown right here. So first off, the phone that I have is the iPhone 11. I have the purple one. I have had it since 2019, I believe. I love purple. It's my favorite color, so I'm so glad that it is the color of my phone. Now let's get started with this. So the first thing you see is my wallpaper that says it's Christmas time. I really like this wallpaper. And when you swipe up, you then will get to my home screen, which I have fully decorated for Christmas. So a little bit later into this, I will explain how I did do all of the widgets and how I basically did my layout organization. But first, I'll get into showing some of the apps that I have on here and kind of just my reasoning for doing half the stuff I did. So I have everything in folders, mainly just because I have so many apps on my home screen that I actually want to keep on there, that I kind of want to organize them a little bit more. I'm a very structured person, so I kind of want things sometimes like, I am very flexible though, but this is something I just really like for my phone. So as you see, we have my little calendar. I have widgets that are actually stacked. So in this widget, it is my Spotify. The last thing I played is my Christmas playlist. And then I have like my batteries. And then afterwards for this widget, I just have the clock. And then I have my little calendar so I know what day of the week it is because sometimes your girl does tend to forget. Here I have my necessities folder. All of the app icons have little ornaments as the icon for them. I made these images myself, by the way. So first up, I have just some of the basics. I have Safari, I have my messages, my phone app, my FaceTime app, my camera app. So I'll let you guys see me right now. My camera app. And then I have the weather app. What's the weather right now here in Chicago? Oh, see, actually this is not that bad. It is December and it is 52 degrees at night. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy about that. And then I have my Bible app because I open that every day. And then settings, and on the next page, I just have clock. I had a lot of different alarms, but I just recently deleted them. 6 a.m., you got this, Abe. That's the one that I use for school. 7:30, I use that for something else. 3:15, I use that when I'm about to start my homework after I get back from school. And then 5, that was an alarm that I set up for myself when I was about to do some screenwriting or set up to film for Teendom. Then next up, I have entertainment. So in this folder, I have a lot of different things. First up, I have my Spotify. I did talk about this in an episode not too long ago in the We Got the Music episode. But for those of you all that do not know my profile, this is my Spotify. I have a lot of different playlists. Like when I say a lot, I genuinely mean a lot. Okay, hold on, I'm filming for Teendom. Sorry, my mom called me. But I have a lot of different playlists. And I think I use Spotify every single day. If not on my phone, I use it on my computer or my TV. So next I have Instagram. This is my Instagram account for those of you guys that may not know what my Instagram is. I post on here often. So I have lots of different highlights. I have lots of posts specifically about Teendom, about my personal life, about other different events that are going on, other projects that I may be working on. I would say that this is probably the social media account that I am the most active on. Wait. Yeah, this is the social media account that I post the most on. But the social media platform that I'm on literally all of the time is TikTok. I feel like we're all on TikTok a lot, but I am on TikTok literally like all the time. Okay, I lied. Not all the time because lots of the time I may be doing other work and stuff, but during my free time, I'm most likely going to be on TikTok. This is my public TikTok account for those of you guys that do not know. So feel free to follow, check it out. And yes, I do have 49 drafts. I did have like 315, but I went out and cleared them simply because I just could not fathom that I had 315 drafts. But then I have YouTube, which most of you guys are probably watching this on. Next up, I have Netflix, which I'm on all the time when watching stuff. Then we have Hulu, Disney Plus, which I'm on all the time. I am a Marvel fanatic, so I have to have Disney Plus. And then I have Discord, which I talk to a lot of my friends on there, so I would say I'm on there an ample amount as well. And then I would have to say Pinterest. And guys, I'm on Pinterest a little bit more than I would like to admit. I have a lot of different folders, and actually this used to be my mom's old account, so sometimes that has her old arts and crafts that she used to do for when I was like little, for like my old birthday parties and stuff. But I am on there a lot. So my productivity section. So with that, I mainly have stuff that I'll use to organize stuff for Inspired Melanin or for Teendom or when I am trying to get stuff done. So first I have Drive, which is just my Google Drive. Then I have this reminders app. It's some of this is not updated because I did not hit that I was done on this. So this is my nice reminder to go and do that after this. But all you have to do, you can just type in a reminder. Like let's say that I want to type do homework. I can type that. I can hit this little I button and then like set a date or time, and then it'll be due at this specific time. It'll give me reminders, and then afterwards I can just click it when I'm done and it'll go away. So I like to use it a lot to remind me of my chores, homework, other work stuff that I have to get done. Then afterwards I have Google Docs, and I have Gmail, and I have Chase, which is my bank. Then afterwards I have the Pomodoro. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a specific type of timer, so what you have to do, it'll show like this, it'll say 25 minutes. You can change the time, and then you can hit start to focus. Then it'll be a nice little timer, and then the timer will go off, and then you will have like a 5-minute break, and then it will start back up again. So it really helps me stay on the grind. You also can play like white noise in the background. I personally am not the biggest fan of white noise all of the time, but you can use that. So I really suggest getting this app because it's really helpful. And then I have my notes app, which I really organize all of the stuff that I'm trying to do on the go mainly. Then next up, I have creativity, and I use a lot of this stuff when editing for Teendom, sometimes doing presentations for school, if I'm just editing something in general. So first I have Canva. I do a whole lot of my presentations for school on here. I kind of want to flex this, so I'm going to show some of the presentations I've done for school. So first I have this one presentation that I did on voter inquiry. It's so interesting to me, but this is one of the presentations that I did. I used a template for this. Then afterwards, I did this one recently with my 2 friends, Liv and Nicole, on sensory imagery for this book that we're reading, 1984. So this is the presentation. It has nice and cool transitions and stuff. I'm so proud of it. I have Video Star, which I do a lot of different edits on. I actually want to highlight this. I do lots of different video edits. I always had for like my friends and stuff. I like to watch edits on Instagram as well, so I use it to try that out. And sometimes for Teendom stuff if my computer editing software is not working. Then I have Velo, which I sometimes will just use to crop down videos. I find it easier than using the camera roll. It's kind of like iMovie, but a tad bit more advanced, if that makes any sense. Then next up, I have the Eraser app. I will give you guys an example of how you can use this. So let's say I actually have this, which is one of my app icons. You can hit the erase button. You can target a large area and make something simply a PNG. You also can use the erase to just trim it down a little bit. It's really helpful. I use it a lot of the time when doing stuff for Teendom, and also if I'm just trying to get a random image, sometimes you just want to take away the background of it, so I really suggest that. The next up, I have YouTube Studio, which I use all the time for Teendom analytics. Let's say I wanted to change the description of a video really quick, or I just wanted to look up at the subscribers or the view changes. Then afterwards, you'll be able to look at that. It's really helpful on the go as well. So let's say I'm in the car when a Teendom episode is airing, I can just still look at all the analytics that I could on my computer. So I really suggest that app. Next I have Fonto, which I use to make the different Teendom talk show thumbnails. I use it if I'm trying to do text effects, and I also used it for all of these widgets and app icons, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. And then I have Pixar, which I also will use for thumbnails. That is the first section, and then afterwards, getting down here, it's a little bit less. Next, I have my school folder. I really am not the biggest fan of having to even open this folder in the first place, but your girl's got to, so. Here I have Google Classroom, so I have all of my classes. Oh, I need to make sure I do not show this because it shows my teachers' names. Next up is Khan Academy. I have to admit, I love math. I'm a big fan. I am in geometry. I love math. But one thing I do not love is Khan Academy because it is difficult. It's very helpful. It's a very helpful resource, but it is very, very difficult. And same thing for iExcel. iExcel it's helpful. It's just very difficult and time consuming. So I'm not the biggest fan of either of the 2 apps just because it's work. But I really suggest them if you really, really, really actually want to complete schoolwork for some apparent reason. I then have Meet, which is Google Meets. I have this on my phone mainly because I use it all the time during virtual learning. I now am in person, but if God, please do not let this happen, but if my class ever ended up going in a quarantine, then afterwards we would have to do all of our classes from Google Meets. Then afterwards, I have Kahoot. Lots of the times at school, if my computer is not loading, I will join Kahoots from my phone. Or like when we were doing virtual learning, I joined Kahoots from my phone. I love Kahoots so much. Then Quizlet, I sometimes will use this to look up extra resources if I need to study something. Then I have travel. In travel, I really only have 3 things. I have Airbnb. My family uses Airbnbs a lot more than hotels, so that's one of the reasons why I have them on here. If we're ever searching for a place to stay, I will go on Airbnb before I will search for a hotel or anything, because that's just what we do. Then next, I have Life 360. Considering I am literally only 14, I am an 8th grader, I have to share my location with my mom, which I'm perfectly okay with, by the way. So to do that, we do Life 360. I can see like where she's driving. She can see where I am, see if we're in the same location. I'll also be able to see where her battery's at. She can see where my battery is at, and it just is really helpful. It will also give her alerts if I arrive at school, if I arrive at home, if I arrive at the Starbucks down the street. Like, it will give her alerts. So it's very helpful, and it's a nice safety tool. Next up, I have Google Maps because, you know, GPS. Then next, I have games. I have a lot more games on my phone, but these are just the ones that are on my home screen because I play them the most. And I don't play games too often, honestly. I just use them if I'm bored. So I have Wordscapes. Wordscapes is literally so fun. I had the app before, but then I had accidentally deleted it. So now I'm only at like level 30 something. Yeah, I'm only at level 34. But I absolutely love this game. I will play it all of the time if I could. It's so much fun. Then next up, I have Geometry Dash. When I tell you guys, I loved Geometry Dash. I have full. I do not just have light. I have full because I love this game. And I've honestly loved it since I was in like 3rd grade. It is so fun. Then I have Roblox. When I tell you guys right now, I'm not going to disclose my Roblox username personally because I only give it out to people that I actually know in real life. But my Roblox username, it's so embarrassing. When I made the username, I did not know you could not change it unless you used Robux. And I'm just going to be so honest, I do not have the money to be purchasing Robux all of the time to change the username. So if people at my school ask me, oh, what's your Roblox username? If people that I just meet ask me, oh, what's your Roblox username? I have to tell them a username that is trash. I'm not going to give away the whole username, but let's just say it has uwu in it. But let's move on. Then next up, and lastly actually, I have shopping. First up, I have Shein. I have to be honest, I am 14. Your girl is often broke. I do not always have the money to be spending on very, very expensive clothes. So I will go to Shein because they sometimes do have really good stuff. Amazon. It's Amazon, come on. Then I have Etsy. Sometimes I love to support my small businesses, go on Etsy, go on nice little Etsy shops and just find things that I think are very beautiful because I admire Etsy entrepreneurs to the highest of heights. Then I have Goat. I mainly got Goat because of one of my friends who used to go to my school. He always would tell me about different shoes that were on there, and I have been trying to step up my shoe game a little bit, so I have this app. Next up, I have Misguided. I do have a couple of sets from here that are like tracksuits, so I really suggest this. I really like their store. They do a good job. Then I have Forever 21 and Cider. Cider, I've never shopped on there before, like once in my life, but I do have it on there just because I want to see if it lives up to the hype. And that is it for the apps that are on my phone, but now I'm going to tell you guys how I did my entire home screen. And by the way, this is my side screen, if you guys are wondering. But to do my home screen, it was primarily easy. So the first thing that I did, I went to Fonto, I went to plain images, and I chose a color that I wanted. I'm just gonna do something kind of random for now. So, well, actually I'll replicate it. And then you hit apply, then you do the size that you feel like will fit to your phone. And this is just for your phone wallpaper. And you make this your wallpaper, and then you save the image. And this is how to make the widget for it. Then I will go to full size, crop that into a square. Then this is where the tricky stuff comes in. So you go to add image. I will do an image of my choice, which is just the same image I used for this widget. And you will go to text bubble or just whatever effect you want to go to. I will choose this one again. and you will size it to your liking, and then you hit done, and then just kind of like center it, and then afterwards adjust it, and then afterwards save that image. Then afterwards, there are a variety of different apps that you can choose from. You can go to Widgetsmith, Top Widgets, or Color Widgets. Those are the personal 3 that I like to use. So what I'm gonna go to Top Widgets. Then you're gonna go to My Widgets, and you're gonna get Hit Photo. You're gonna select the photo that you just recently did, hit done, and then save it. Hold your home screen down, hit the plus button, go to Top Widgets and just select the one that you just did, and then it will be there. So here I have photo 4, and there it is. It's right there on my screen for everyone to see. And then if you go to Color Widgets, they have a variety of different templates that you can choose from to be able to create different calendars. You can create clocks, quotes, daily forecasts, music. They have a variety of different ones. So just edit it to your liking and you will be able to put it on your home screen. And for the app icons, I will just show you guys another example. You would want to go to the Shortcuts app that comes with your phone. Hit the plus button. Let's just say I want to do, which app do I want to do? I want to do FaceTime. Let's say I want to do FaceTime. I'm going to open a shortcut, and then afterwards I'm going to name the shortcut, and I'm going to make the action open app. Then with the app, I will select which app I want to use. I want to use FaceTime. I'm going to hit these bars at the front, hit add to home screen, choose the photo and do the photo that I just did, and hit add, and it will immediately take you to your home screen, and the app will be there. And then when you click it, it'll immediately take you to the app. So that is the completed What's on My iPhone Winter 2021. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I had a really good time filming this and a really great time decorating my home screen to match the season. Thank you guys so much again. Make sure to subscribe, like, hit post notifications, share with friends and family. Do all of that jazz to officially become a part of the Teendom and not miss a single Teendom Miss this year. I will see you guys tomorrow for another Teendom Miss. Bye!